Oh my goodness, there's a new tactics drill, but there's also a new update on the way! Oh, I'm so excited. There are a few characters in here that I'm really excited to see, but let's talk about the first thing. There's a new game mode coming out. That is Relay Defense, which, for those who want a basic rundown of how this is going to work, it is going to be replacing rival domains occasionally, and the objective of this is to be a defensive team. No surprise there. You're supposed to be protecting several forts, and every so often, every 2 turns, it's going to be changing out your team, because you have a brigade of 20 units, you have 5 units on the map, and every 2 turns, it's going to be interchanging those out. So you have to be able to work with this brigade that you have to defend against these forces here. And I think that's actually a bit of a better use than rival domains in some regard. Maybe I'm just kind of picky about rival domains, I don't know. But the goal is just defend, make sure you have a team that can do it. They suggest allies with strong HP and defenses that can survive. No surprise there, so yeah, It says that you should have heroes that are good at fortifying defenses with high res and defense. Oh boy. But as you can see here, relay defense maps will be released periodically instead of rival domains maps, which ran every week. It will no longer be doing that, but that is the last thing that I'm worried about. There are 2 other things that I want to discuss. New weapon refinery update for 3 characters, and these 3 characters are people, you know, that a lot of you love. I see Cherish up there, of course. That means absolutely a lot of you. I'm sure some of you used her to even beat Abyssal modes. Yeah, she's going to be getting her own axe now. Who knows what that could be? It's hard to say, but I do use Cherish as my armor-slaying unit for a lot of reasons. She's just really great at that, and to see her get her own weapon is exciting. It's also, I guess, technically based on her artwork, Hell's Wrath, or whatever it is, Hell's Wrath, I'm not sure. But it's typically the axe she's actually seen with, but this one's just called her axe. We also, of course, have Odin's Grimoire, which I'm kind of sad that they didn't, you know, make it a really long name. But I'm really wondering how that one's going to work out for him. Odin is going to be a very difficult character to build a tome around. Just because of his attack deficit that he has right now. We need something that can bridge that. A blade tome is great for him. Maybe give him a blade tome with a little bit of extra oomph, and we'll see where that goes. But Odin, of all units, are getting that. We're also going to just include Celica. Original Celica, who was a tome unit, is getting a refine as well to Ragnarok. Hopefully something that will really boost her a bit further than where she is. She was a great red unit when she came out, and it's going to be even better to see her get a refine. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is combat manuals. So, you may have run into this issue, where occasionally you have a unit, you're never going to use that unit, and instead of just sending them home, you can now turn them into a combat manual. What this does is that it makes it, in essence, a manual that you can pull up to inherit the skills from that character without necessarily having to have them in your barracks, is basically what this is going to be. This is used for inheriting skills and also merging allies. So technically, if you have a 5-star unit, you can then go and merge that. You know, if you've saved them as a combat manual, you can then use them as, you know, a merging material, which is actually really awesome. That is a great thing to have. The only thing is, combat manuals do not inherit the following elements. They don't inherit learned skills or inherited or refined skills, you know, blessings, all that other fun stuff. So this is just, in essence, a way to save a character with their abilities and then bring them over next time. I'm actually really excited about that. That is probably one of the bigger changes that has really come out now, and I'm excited to see how well this is going to work out, because I think, in general, a lot of people were looking for a way to save in barrack space, and, you know, use characters that aren't necessarily ones that you want to keep, and just keep them in their own form. So, no more barrack space problems, hopefully, as long as you have characters who can use it. I think this is a really good step in the right direction, but this is all of 2.9 right now. A lot of exciting things, and I can't believe Odin is finally getting his own weapon. Goodness gracious me. So what do you guys think those weapons are going to be? I'm a little bit worried about those 2. I'm not so worried about Ragnarok, because it can only really go up from there. But those are some really steady options, guys. Put your answers in the comments below. I can't wait to see them. For now, though, guys, I'm looking forward to 2.9. Now I need to go look at this new tactics drill. I'll see you nerds later. I'm so excited.